So Zion's with a representative that speaks for Zion Williams' family, or Zion Williams, someone that's close to Zion Williams, has uh, issued a statement that Zion Williams is not happy with the New Orleans Pelicans organization. He doesn't trust them, and the future, as far as them building a championship contending team, doesn't look too good on the horizon. They just fired Stan Van Gundy. He only lasted 1 year. When they introduced Stan Van Gundy a year ago, you heard it from your boy, Wah, that I was not impressed with this hire. I just thought that hiring Stan Van Gundy to be coach of the New Orleans Pelicans was blasphemy. Okay, it wasn't a good fit. The New Orleans Pelicans have a young, up-and-coming roster, and Stan Van Gundy is, to me, didn't fit well with this current crop of generational players. All right, so out goes Stan Van Gundy, and it's putting a lot of pressure on David Griffin, the GM for the New Orleans Pelicans. The next successor for the New Orleans Pelicans as far as coaching, this will be the last hoorah for David Griffin. If he does not get this right, not only that coach is going to exit stage left, but David Griffin is going to exit and stage right, because that will be officially his last decision as the GM for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, they have some nice pieces on their roster. There's an uncertainty with Ball. He said at the start of this season that he's going to test the free agent market. He wanted to, try out and see what other teams have to offer as far as not only giving him a max contract, but, how his talent fits with other teams. A lot of people, and I've heard this a time or two, that Ball wants to go back to the West Coast. He really wants to go back to a Los Angeles team. I don't think he's wanting to go back to the Los Angeles Lakers. He considered that when he got traded to the New Orleans Pelicans, as well as the other two pieces for Anthony Davis, he was not fond of that. So as far as, even though it's a different organization in the front office, still LeBron James is there. A lot of pieces are there that Ball wasn't happy with. Okay, even though he has a good relationship with LeBron James, I don't think he's not going to go back to the Los Angeles Lakers because LeBron James is there. I feel like he wants to blaze his own trail. Now, word around the campfire is that the Los Angeles Clippers are interested in the services of Ball if they exit stage. If they exit stage left from this series with the Jazz, or even in the Western Conference Finals, they're still going to be looking for a point guard regardless of when they bounce out. Obviously, they need a point guard. They need a solid number one. Ball can deliver that. But how much money will they have for the services of him? And do they have to give up a lot of their talent to fit him on the roster? Because obviously he's going to want a max contract. Okay. But as far as Zion Williams, he's not impressed with the New Orleans Pelicans because they haven't delivered anything for him. The team has pretty much stayed the same. If you talk about progression, they're going in the opposite direction. Like I said, he likes the pieces on the roster. He loves the city, but it's a small market city, and they was never notoriously known as spending a lot of money in free agency as far as building a super team or just building a competitive team. Word around the campfire is that he's interested with the New York Knicks. I feel like the New York Knicks will have plenty of cap room. They also have pieces as well as draft picks, if the New Orleans Pelicans want to entertain that. Obviously, the New Orleans Pelicans is no deal from the word go. They're not in no hurry to trade Zion Williams. And to be honest with you, I just don't see any layout that indicates that they're just going to give up and just let Zion Williams just trade him to whomever and wherever. I feel like David Griffin is going to wait until the 11th hour and let it be Zion Williams' decision. Similar to LeBron James. It was LeBron James' decision. And then he exit stage left from the Cleveland Cavaliers. But David Griffin, this is show and prove, bud. If he doesn't get it, if Zion Williams, his camp, his family, his agent, even Zion Williams himself, if he doesn't see any type of progression next year, then you're going to be hearing a lot of strong talk as far as him demanding a trade and probably going elsewhere. And this will be it for David Griffin. Whatever coach that they hire, hopefully they hire a qualified coach that can deal with with this younger generation. Chauncey Billups will be a good choice for the New Orleans Pelicans. I feel like a lot of younger players validates and appreciate Chauncey Billups. He's been on ESPN. He's been in the front offices. So I think this is the new way of doing things. Instead of hiring a coach with a lot of experience and been in coaching for decades, I think they're leaning towards player-friendly coaches, coaches that played in the NBA not too long ago. That's why it worked perfectly with Steve Nash, with the Brooklyn Nets. You see where they're going. And I think this is going to be a new trend. Everybody is going to copy and paste and follow. I feel like Chauncey Billups is going to be a hot name in free agency. And if I was the New Orleans Pelicans, I would jump on that immediately and get him locked up. If you have to overspend to get Chauncey Billups, do it. Do not sign. Do not say, well, the reason why we was unable to sign him was because it was a money thing. It was a financial issue, because that's going to tell the world that you're not really into competing. You're not really interested in championships. You just want to stay under a certain budget and don't want to overspend. The New Orleans Pelicans are going to have to overspend if they want Chauncey Billups. They're going to pay him, as far as being a coach for the New Orleans Pelicans, they're going to pay him like he won several championships as a coach. And it wouldn't surprise me if they also have an out in his contract if there's if the GM is no longer there, which is if he walks away, if he retires, or if we fire him. They're also going to give him some type of, and they probably will do it anyway, give him some type of control in the front office. So that's what I'm thinking what's going to ultimately happen. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.